Do you hear that? Do you know what that means? It is time for empties. So what is up, everyone? I hope that you are feeling good this gorgeous day in May. I have accumulated a lot of garbage, so I think it is time for me to talk a bit about my garbage with you, if you care. If you're new here, hello, my name is Helena and I am a makeup enthusiast who loves to try new makeup, but I also like to use the makeup that I already own. So eventually I do accumulate trash. And if you are interested in project planning content, if you like watching like makeup brands that maybe not haven't heard English, please, that you haven't maybe heard about before, then I would love for you to subscribe to this channel, say hi in the comments, everything, you know. Welcome! Please, join me! So let's jump into the empties because there are quite a lot. So I'm just gonna grab things as they are. Starting with a hairspray. This one is from 11 Australia. I like this brand, not too much, like this hairspray was okay. I didn't feel like it gave me the hold that I needed. It doesn't make your hair crispy though, so that's a plus, but I would not repurchase this one. It's just fine, but not anything extraordinary. Another hair care product that I'm going through on a regular basis is my Batiste Dry Shampoo. I love this. I like all of the scents and everything. This is my favorite dry shampoo. I feel like it's the most, since I use dry shampoo so often, this one really does the job, and it's so cheap, so why stray from a winning concept, right? Yeah, this one is the Edgy and Romantic Tempt. I like the smell of this. I think it looks pretty on the shelf. I am vain in that way. Definitely a repurchase. I'm already using one, I think the rose gold one currently. What else? Skincare. Yeah. This is a empty cleansing oil. I am always using cleansing oil if I have makeup, so I double cleanse. I first cleanse with oil or like a balm, and then I go in with a gel cleanser. So this one is from Deve. It's a Japanese brand. I got this from YesStyle. It was really good. Would definitely repurchase. Didn't leave a residue or anything, but it was effective in removing the makeup. So I like this one, and it also fit very well on the shelf. It's not too big, which you will see coming up next. Something that was too big, but like this one, would definitely repurchase. I am not currently making an order from YesStyle, but maybe when I do that, I will put another one of these in the basket. Speaking of packaging, this is a cleansing gel from Peter Thomas Roth. Peter Thomas Roth. It's their anti-aging cleansing gel. Not that I need anti-aging things, or maybe I do because I am, you know, 31. This was okay, but I wouldn't repurchase because the packaging was really annoying. It's very like big and thin.
That's what she said.
So I needed to have this on the top shelf. My skin, like if you look into my bathroom like drawers cupboard, you will notice that I kind of got an OCD problem with how I organize in there.
I will have order!
It's... Anyone else keep their items like in the order, because I'm doing like the full Korean 10-step routine and I want to have them in the order that I'm using them. I don't want to just have everything everywhere. Anyone else? Just me. Maybe I'm just, yeah, I'm crazy. So I wouldn't repurchase this one. It's 250 mils, so it did last a very long time, but not anything remarkable. Another skincare item is this toner. This is the Bonjour green tea water bomb toner. I also got this from YesStyle. This is a Korean product. This one was really nice. It was kind of thick. If you're like thinking about Western toners, they are usually like water, but this one was more like semi gel. Do I make any sense? It wasn't water and it wasn't a like thick gel, but it was something in between. So it was easy to put on the hands and just rub in instead of using like a cotton pad or anything. So I really enjoyed this one. It had a triple hyaluronic acid, organic green tea extract, and I like to have green tea in my skincare because it soothes my redness and like acne and so on. So I would repurchase this, not now, as I said, I'm not ordering from YesStyle right this moment, but maybe in the future, we shall see. I have a lot of makeup, actually. Do I want to keep that for last? Yeah. Let's continue with skincare. This is the Benton Pha peeling gel. It's like a peeling thing where it comes out like a gel, and then when you rub it on your skin it kind of balls up. I like those type of peeling gels. This one wasn't really super exciting, so I wouldn't repurchase this one, but I do like those types of peeling gels where you don't have like granules in the gel, but they like grate when you rub it on your face. So yeah, this one was underwhelming. Wouldn't repurchase, but I use it up. I have a mini... no, sorry. I have an essence from Colossal. How do you say this? It's also Korean. This is the Hyaluronic Acid Hydropower Essence. Hydropower Essence! Sounds very powerful. This one is really nice. I've used this during the winter and it's been working great for my skin. My skin hasn't been dry at all during this winter, which says a lot. Maybe it's like the combo of these two, but yeah, this is a good brand. It's quite well known for being a Korean brand, so would definitely consider repurchasing. I do have a couple of essences in my bathroom at the moment, so when I finish those up I will look into maybe getting this again. I also always use, you see my skincare, like I have my 2 cleansers, check. I have something peeling, check. I have a toner, I have an essence. What else do we need in the skincare routine? Obviously we need face oils. I love, since I started using face oils, try saying that fast, face oils. Anyways, since I started using them, my skin has been so much better. I've said before that I used to have like pretty bad acne as a teenager, and like the treatment before, like back in the days, was to kind of dry out the acne, which made, spoiler alert, it made it worse. So I like, when I realized that we need to give hydration and we maybe need to add fat to like fix the talc in our skin and so on that causes acne, it has been a love story. My skin is like, love you, please continue. So this is the Wonder Black Rice Facial Oil from, I ordered this from YesStyle. I think the brand is Haru. This one was really lovely. It feels so luxe to use face oils on the skin. It's really a luxe experience when you kind of have this dropper and you drop it onto the palm of your hand and you like look like a greasy mess before going to bed, and you have your boyfriend looking at you like, when did it all go wrong? And you wake up and the skin is like, this is why. Good story time. Yeah, I really enjoyed this. Would definitely repurchase. Highly recommend. Moving on, we have a face cream. next step, you know. This is the Clinique Moisture Surge 72-hour auto replenish hydrator. They always sell these for half the price during winter, like in Advent, like the store's Advent calendars and so on, so I usually stack up. It's a good one. It's very light, but it's still moisturizing. It doesn't feel greasy on the skin. Really enjoy this one. I know my boyfriend also enjoys this one. We kind of use all the skincare items together. Moving on, we have, this is the course, how do you say it? The Brightening and First Wrinkles Advanced Repair Sleeping Facial Vitamin C Wild Rose thingy. I got this in an advent calendar, so it's just a small one. It lasted quite a while, and yeah, I liked it. I don't know if I would run and get a big size, but it's okay. A-okay, I say. Soon it's all makeup, but before that we have the this is without the lid because I'm keeping the lids that are wooden, and I'm like throwing other lids away. So this is my the Rituals Ritual of Karma body butter. Love Rituals body butters. I think I had one in the last Empties as well. This one is quite neutral, or it's like all of their things are scented in one way or another, but good for work. It doesn't smell too heavily or anything, and yeah, I love Rituals body butters. They are the best. And now I think, apart from one declutter, I am decluttering this Sachet base coat. I bought this because I had the top coat that everyone loves, and I thought that, well, they know what they are doing, right? So I need the base coat as well, and this is rubbish. It's, I don't know, it's supposed to like fill the ridges and shit, but you can kind of, it works like a peel-off base coat almost, because you can peel the, I don't know, I'm decluttering it. It doesn't work. My nails will, like, the nail polish will not last like even 2 days. So I bought a new one from Acur, which is a million times better than this one. This is just crap. Do not think that all of their products are as good as the quick dry top coat. Do not. No. And now we have a bunch of makeup, so let's get into it. I have 2 setting sprays, I think, only 2, yeah. So I have my Moira Timeless Setting Power. This is like, it's not the biggest bottle. This one was okay. I didn't notice any huge improvements or anything, but it, you know, it did its job, melted the powders onto my skin and everything. It's quite small bottle, so I wouldn't maybe repurchase this one, but it's fine. One thing that I did like was the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. This one is like an OG YouTube fave. I love that you have like there's an aerosol so you can spritz, but I felt like I used more products that way also. Anyone else? Yeah, this one is really nice, and the spray is sublime. Really good spray on the face. What else do we have? I have a powder. This is the one that used to be in my product pan. It's the W7 Set It Up finishing powder. This one I will not repurchase. I went through it. It was a bit annoying at times because sometimes my skin did not look the best, but I am stubborn. Don't fall for it. I think I'm going to keep the packaging though. If I need to depot anything else, this is a good, like, it's easy to use, and you know. I have a couple of mascaras, two mascaras. The first one I had a testing video on. It's the Maybelline Colossal Curl Bounce Mascara. I loved this when I used it the first time. I thought it looked great on my lashes, and then it looked great on my lashes for 2 weeks, and then I felt like it just dried out completely. So this is me telling to no. If you saw my video testing this out and you felt intrigued, no. I don't know. And I'm not one to like have things opened or anything, so I don't know. If I felt that it dried out too fast, didn't work at all. This is just an old one that I forgot to put away. It's my L'Oreal False Lash Architect Mascara. This one stung my eyes. I had a reaction to it, so I've used it, and my friend has used it when she was... so this one stung my eyes. I couldn't finish it off, wouldn't repurchase. It's... no. What else do we have? We have a small little primer from MAC. I made an order from MAC and I got a bunch of like small samples and such. This is the Natural Radiance Base like primer. I have mine in Radiant Yellow. This one was nice. It doesn't really work on my oily ass skin, so yeah, I wouldn't purchase the big one. I have another small primer. This is from Catkin. I tested out a lot of their makeup, and I got this small bottle of primer with the like in the same box as the foundation, and I also bought a big size of this. So this is Silicone Primer. It's not the best. I do have like the big bottle now that I need to use up, but it's kind of slippery on the skin. Kind of reminds me of the like Smashbox primer, you know, the silicone one. It's kind of exactly the same as that one, if you know what I mean. Another primer I finished up quite recently is my Winkilux Whipped Cream Primer. This one has been in a Project Pan as well, as you can see. It's a really nice pore filling primer. I bought it because Tati loved it when she tested it out, and yeah, it's nice. I'm not repurchasing it right now because I have other pore filling primers that I need to go through, but if you have been wondering what to get, I do recommend this one. It lasted a very long time as well. Moving on to... I have one foundation. This is the Tony Moly Luminous Goddess Aura BB Cream. I've had this in my Project Pan since February, and this is a really good BB cream. Got some, like, actually some coverage, and it leaves your skin looking, as it says, luminous. Like a goddess you will be. Yeah. This has 45 grams, so it's kind of a big packaging and lasted me a long time. It was time for this one to leave. I bought this when I was in South Korea, which is... it's some years ago, to be honest. But this one I would definitely repurchase if I needed like a foundation. I don't need one right now, but it's a really good one if you're looking for to try a Korean BB cream. Then we have the L'Oreal Infallible More Than Concealer, finally empty, or empty-ish. I'm just giving up. Tried to remove the stopper, but I just squished it down. This one is not for me, it's too drying, unfortunately, so I had to mix it with other concealers if I would like... I wanted to use it, but my eyes looked like, under eyes looked like crap. So I kind of made it work, but I would definitely not repurchase this one. I know that many people love it, but for me, my 31-year-old under eyes, it's a sad story. No. I'm just like boom, 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 getting through, am I? I finished up the Tattoo Brow, Maybelline Tattoo Brow Lift Stick. This was just a wax stick, and I tested this out like a couple of months ago, and I realized that I was just trying to make it work, and I saw that I had used quite a lot of it, so I just thought, what the heck, let's finish it up. Not a favorite, it was just a wax stick, so I felt like it tugged and pulled out my eyebrow hairs a bit too much for my liking. We do not want to wax them. So I would not repurchase this one. This was not doing anything for my brows apart, other than, you know, removing the brow hairs. I have a highlighter from GlossGods that's been in my product pan. I repressed this with a powder and made it like a finishing powder thing. This is the Piña Colada. I don't think they sell this anymore, but I am super happy to actually have finished up a highlighter. I've never done that before. I will keep this pan because it's quite good to repress things in. Yeah, super happy to have actually, like, this early in the year finished up a highlighter. I had a good pan in it beforehand, but how many of you have finished up a highlighter, huh? I am better than you, am I? No, I'm kidding. Alright, the final thing was my final like face thing is my Franken Bronzer. This is from the, like, the pan is the take home the bronze from the balm. I don't think they do this anymore, which is such a shame because the shade Oliver is super great for pale skin. I know that many, like Teresa Stad and Kelly Gooch and yeah, a lot of people love this bronzer, and for some reason they discontinued it. So I finished the bronzer up. It was quite powdery, so that was annoying. When you put your brush in, there was a lot of kick up, but it's a stunning shade. If you can find it, I would definitely recommend it if you're the skin color of Ghost like myself. A really good one. Then we have lip products. No, we have actually one glitter. This has been in my product pan. This is the Holika Eye Metal Glitter in the shade Stellar Dust. I am calling it quits because it's just too dry, and it's actually clear around, and the product down here I can't reach. But this, when it wasn't dry, because it's quite old, so you know, I'm not blaming it for being dry now. It's really good. It's stunning on the eyes. So if they have these on Gestyle. They have a lot of like these type things on Gestyle. If you want to try out like a glitter cream eyeshadow, Holikas are really great. Would recommend if you are in the search for products like that. And then we have lip things. One declutter. I'm decluttering the Laurela liquid lipstick in the shade Cali. I have a bunch of these and they are drying up, and I think I got a bad batch because they are not that old. I have older liquid lipsticks in my collection that are not doing this, so I'm super disappointed because they have such stunning shades and interesting shades, but they are just not like super clumpy and feels horrible on the lips, so I am getting rid of that one. I finished up a lip gloss. This is from By Terry, their rose, like what Teresa said, called the Grandma Vagina Smell lip gloss. Yeah, it smells roses, quite sharp rosy smell. It smells old lady. It was fine. I wouldn't repurchase it because of the smell. I got it in an advent calendar, so yeah, meh. Moving it out. Too expensive for what it is, I would say. For my product pan, I also finished up my Give Me Glow liquid lipstick in the shade Déjà Vu. I hope you can see the windowing there. I am calling it quits. I am happy with the amount that I used. I am not removing the stopper or anything. I'm just like, this is done. This was a nice cool tone shade that I could use every day, and it had good it lasted the entire day. So that was good. I didn't have to reapply or anything, but if I for some reason had to, like it had rubbed off a little bit, I had this Isadora lipstick at work, and this was the shade Nude Cream, so it's a matte bullet lipstick, and this is what the shade looked like, you can see there. So if I had to reapply throughout the day when I wore this, I just had this at work and put in the center of my lips, and it worked well. And that one is finished as well, which is good because it's very old. Very, very old. I have some extremely old lipsticks. Which is also what this is. So I finished my Maybelline, like, what are these called? Color Drama? I sharpened it so I can't see. When I sharpened it one day, the entire thing, like, flew out. So there is not any product left. I think this was in the shade, like, Berry something. I use this mostly as a cream blush at the end, where I mix it with like pearly lipstick on my hand, and I had it as cream blush. That is how I used it up, and I'm super happy to have finished that one. I'm happy to move through my lipstick collection, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lip thingies done from the last. So the last empties I had at the tail end of February. So since then I finished 5. I think that is quite the achievement. Please. Pat myself on the shoulder. Good job. Alright. That was all of my empties. I think I am, as I said, I'm crushing it. I am going beyond my expectations. I don't know what I'm doing with my arms. Yeah, let me know. How are you doing? Are you finishing up any products this year, or are you like hitting a plateau where nothing ever seems to happen? Have you tried any of these empties? What are your what do you pan most often? For me, it's definitely like this dry shampoo and the rituals. These are things that are always in my collection, and I go through them like crazy. But other than that, I don't have anything else to add. Like this video if you enjoyed watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye guys!